to the left, and then put your left hand forward so you're a little bit softer yourself on the left. That's it. And just bring him through a little bit to the right. So left hand down, and then let the left hand go forward. That's it. That's good. So as you're moving him around the school, really just keep an eye on his ears, Kath, you know, and use the mirror. Make sure there's no nose tilt. Make sure you can put your hand forward and, you know, you don't feel you've got to hold him, that he can just relax his neck down. So when you feel that he's a bit tight on the left, then make a little flexion to the left and then give the rein away once he lets go a bit. So the case then is for you to put your left hand forward to reward him. That's it. Then do a circle that end so you can use the mirror. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Good. Right, so do another circle. And make sure that when you go onto the open side of your circle, you're not riding in a straight line. You need to be heading for F now. That's a circle, okay? So be careful that you're not riding them as squares. And do another one. Yeah. So it's not a square, it's round. Yeah, good. Now go large. Good girl. Change the rein and do the same the other way. Really make sure you can let him out in front and he's light in your hand, that he's not leaning on you when you let him out in front. Yeah. Right, now really focus on these hands, that you can put them forward as if you've got two rods. You're pushing both rods forward and he doesn't hang on you. That's good. That's it. Yeah, good. So go round the school like that now, and each time you ride towards the mirror, just make sure he's nice and straight and that he's not tilting his nose. Good boy. So look at his legs. Is he straight or is he out through the right shoulder? Yeah. So you need to make the correction on the corner so that he's not out through the right shoulder. So bend him to the right a little bit. Now bend him to the outside and then give on the rein a bit, and then bend him and give on the rein. Yeah, that's it. So again, right down the long side. So on the short side, get the shoulder under control. Yeah, and now look in the mirror. Push him over with your left leg. Bit better. And then ride your circle again. Bit more forward, Kath. Yeah. Now look where you're going. More forward. Right, now then. On the last part of the circle, don't go round the corner. Go from the wall to A. So turn for A now. That's it. And the same from A to the wall. There's no corners in circles. That's it. Now towards the wall. And now towards A. Better. Well done. Go large. Start to bring the reins up a bit now. Not necessarily shortening his neck. Just bring his neck up a bit. And give him a little kick so he goes more forward. That's it. So similar to what we did the other day, when you ask him to come up a little bit, give him a kick and give on the reins so he brings his neck up and goes forward. And remember in the rising trot not to sit heavy. Good. Now up a bit more because he's a little bit behind the vertical, Kath. That's it. Now let go and then correct him. So bend him left. That's it. Good. And keep using that mirror so you know where his nose is. And then do a 20-meter circle that end. And just really focus on his carriage. Keep him forward. That's better. Now you look in that mirror and think, is he too nose in or is his pole too low? Or, you know, and you deal with that and then use a bit of leg to send the hindquarters. That's better. He's more engaged now. Good. That's it. Keep him up a bit in front now. Bring his neck up. Now come down the long side and keep feeling that you want to bring his neck up and out, and then let go. Up and out, let go. Up and out, let go. That's it. Now bend him. That's it. And do the same on the circle. So as you do the circle, don't let him drop away from you in front. Because what he likes to do is drop onto the shoulder. You say, no, you're not dropping onto the shoulder. And he might feel horrible for a step or two because he's above the bit. But, you know, you can't continue to let him drop down in front every time you turn him. That's better. And keep doing it. Keep reminding him all the time, because otherwise he just, every time you're not reminding him, he drops away from you. Good. And reins a little shorter now, and then pick up your canter. Good girl. Nice transition. Well done. Good. Okay, now then you're going to ride a little forward. Keep his neck up. Good. And when you bring him back, keep his neck up. Kick him off your left leg, Kath. Push him off your left leg. Yeah, good girl. That's nice. Good. So now take that round the school. Keep off the wall. And just keep thinking about going forward a bit and back a bit, not allowing him to drop down. Good. So now correct the shoulder and ride him a little bit shoulder fore. Play on the rein a little bit so you don't get too strong. Yeah, well done. And down, so down this long side, look in the mirror and keep his front to the left. Up, up in the rein. Yeah, well done. Yeah, and that's something you really need to focus on this rein, Kath, because the tendency is when I don't remind you, you tend to let him go with his shoulder out and his quarters in. Good. Well done. Now think the same on the circle. Shoulders to the left. Keep his shoulders turning left, left, left. Yeah, so you don't do it on the circle, that you don't ride him quarters in. Keep his neck up, because he's dropping away from you again. Give him a kick. Now, up, up, and turn. Up and turn, up and turn. That's the feeling you want to have in your hands. Up and turn. That's better. And now take that large, up and turn, going down the long side. Up and turn. Well done. Well done. Yeah, so now keep doing the same thing. So ride a circle with that up and turn feel. And then when you go down the long side, keep your left leg busy so he stays on the track. Quicken your leg up on the left. Up. Now quick with your left leg. Very good. Well done. Now do the same on the circle. The carriage is always good on the long side. Then when you drop onto the circle, he drops away in front. Left leg. That's it. That's better, Kath. Well done. Much better. Now go onto the circle again. Keep his neck up and straight. Let go. Now bring the neck up again. Be careful when you're rising up and down. Up, up. Come on, give him a kick. Yeah. Now loosen him on the right. That's it. That's it. Yeah, good. Yeah, that's it. You tell him with those reins, don't lean on me. Yeah, tell him, don't rely on me. Carry yourself. That's it. That's it. Good. And then a transition to walk. Very nice. Give him a stretch. Good. You know, when you're at home on your own, make sure you keep him shoulder fore in that canter, all right? Because otherwise he is quite quartered in his shoulders out, and you don't want that. And once you get it, it's very easy for him. It's not difficult for him. And, you know, don't panic if he comes off the track a bit. Just remind him he's got to stay off your left leg. All right? Good. Keep the walk active. Good. And then take the reins a little bit shorter again. Keep your hands forward. Quicken your legs a bit. Yeah, that's it. You got it. That's it. Well done. That's good. Quicken your legs. That's it. Keep his attention. It could be windy like this on the weekend. That's it. Good. Okay, when you're ready then, we'll do trot first. Be quick with your legs. Yeah, left, yeah. Just play on the left rein as you ask him to trot. That's it. Right, now give him a little kick to wake him up. Come on, that's it. So we'll have a little bit more activity. That's better. That's better. That's it. Yeah. Now take him round the school. Now don't let him lean on you. No. Now check in the mirror. Now keep the trot nice and active. He hasn't got to go medium trot. He's just got to keep the activity. Yeah, good. So what we've got to do is try and get you out of your comfort zone a bit, Kath, and have a little bit more buzz in that trot, a bit more cadence, yeah. And now bring him back. So, you know, there's a very fine line with him. When you ask too much, he loses his balance. But when you don't ask enough, he's a bit sort of watching paint dry. So you've got to find the happy medium where you... Right, now bring him back. Now don't go another medium. Just try and keep this activity. Count the rhythm. That's it. Now make him loose left and right so he's nicer in your hand. That's it. Now bring him back. Yeah, now no more medium. Just keep the buzz. Keep the buzz. Okay. Circle. Yeah. That's lovely. Now steady without losing the activity. That's it. That's it. That's much better in the carriage. Good. Right, when you're ready, you're going to pick up your canter. Now, prepare it. So you say to him, don't pull down. Get ready. Ah, he's already going there. That's right. Good girl. Well done. Good. So he needs to go forward to start with because we're training. Yeah, very nice. And then when you're ready, we go round the school. Now really focus on the straightness, focus on the rhythm. Don't let him go faster, just keep, yeah. Well done. Now you need to sit, don't you, with your right seat bone so you keep the left hand into the neck and right leg on. Yeah, so try not to ride the corners with your hands to the outside. Ride the corners with your hands to the inside and your right leg on. Right shoulder back, Kath. Yeah, good girl. Yeah, so right shoulder back round the corner. And let's just collect that canter a bit now. Now reins a little bit shorter. Come on the circle. Now bring the canter back. Keep the activity. Play on the rein a bit, Kath. A little bit of vibration on the rein. That's it, that's it. Now keep that canter going round the school. Shoulders right. Well done. Okay, now when you come down this long side, you're going to do your half 10-metre circle and you're going to go back to the track at E. Now all you've got to think about is keeping the front straight and keeping it up. Now keep his neck up. Now just keep the front straight. Keep it straight, straight. Now bend him left to go to trot. Good girl. Good. Yeah, well done. Now, walk a minute now. All right, lovely counter canter. Now then, when you do your counter canter, just keep thinking straight, all right? And then when you get just before the marker that you're going to trot at, put the new bend in. That way, Kath, what happens when you go trot, then he won't fall through that inside shoulder. And you'll have him ready to go round the corner. Do you see? It's all about preparation. So that was lovely. You kept a good rhythm. It was nice. Just make sure he doesn't drop away from you on the turns. Lovely medium walk. Very, very nice. Very nice. Yeah. So in your own time we go trot. Okay, give him a little kick off your left leg, say come on, that's right. Now a little play gently on that outside rein as you ask him to trot, that's better. Good. Don't let the reins get too long, and remember when they're shorter your hands will be further forward. Give a little, that's lovely. Good girl, that's really nice in the carriage. Yeah, careful on the corner that he doesn't fall. Better. Because he's got such a big trot, you see, sometimes on the corner he just falls a bit. So bring the trot back a little bit for the corner. Very nice, really nice. That's super. Yeah, so you need to think about bringing the trot back a bit, don't you, just before the corner. Very good in the carriage. In your own time then, we're going to canter. That's all right, don't panic. Sit up. Okay, now ride the test movement then, wherever it is. Straighten him now on the right, ready for the turn the shoulder. Too big, do it again. Right, you need to just have a play on the right rein now to turn him. Still too big. You can't go over the centre line, Kath. Turn now, turn. Turn. That's it. Keep him shoulder forward, coming back. Good. That's all right, sit up. Now keep him straight. Sit still, keep him straight, straight, straight. Bend him right. Super. Well done. Well, don't let him get down in front. Bugger, every time we go that trot transition, he just drops away in front. He's a monkey. Good. Now walk a minute. Right, just halt him. Okay, super transition back to trot. He just gets a bit long as you, on this rein more than the other. 10 metre circle, don't ride it over the centre line. You need to think about turning earlier, but finish it round the corner, all right? Because as you make him turn more abruptly, for want of a better word, you miss the corner. Don't let him lean on you. Now let go of his head. Let go, just sit there. Yeah, now bend him left. Now let go, and then just sit there and bend him left, and let go, and sit there and keep doing it till he stays where you want him. No matter how long it takes, Kath. Left bending. Only bend him left. That's right. Only bend him left as a correction for the time being. That's right. There you go. Okay. There you go. That's it. No, you see that. That's it. You got it. Because sometimes the confusion is when you tell him to bend left and you overuse this when you're pulling him out of the bend, and then it ends up a bit of a seesaw going on. That's it, good boy. There you go, okay? So don't, let the bend just be there. That's right, good boy. Okay? All right, let's go back to the left rein. I want you to do all that again. When you do your medium canter, I want you to make sure you bring him back and ride that corner, because you need it to be able to turn onto the centre line with him in balance, all right? Go on then. Give him a little kick, wake him up. Right, he's dropped the pole, so tell him no. Up, and give him a kick. Go on, that's it. Now bring him back so he doesn't drop away. Rein's not too long, good girl. Canter now. Good. Now straight onto that 10-meter circle. Now turn his head, look at his head. Turn his head. Now inside leg. Good. Shoulder in, medium. Super. Back. Corner. Sit up. Good. Keep the balance. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right bending. Up. Good. Up. Good girl. Much better. All that was lovely. Right, where's the next canter then?
Same.
Okay. Good. Turn your body into the corner. Shoulders right. Shoulders right. Good girl. It's good. Shoulders right. Left bend. It's all right. So turn round. Go back. Take your time. Pick up the right canter again. Is it right or left? Yeah. Okay. Come back round. Now think forward. Canter, 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 canter. Left bend now. Canter, 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 trot. Left bend. That's it. That's better. Good girl. Nice. Well done. Okay, now walk again. Okay, that was much nicer. Don't panic if he looks at the door. Bend him left. I know you're using the right rein to bring him back, and he's not coming back as good as you'd like him to. More important that you bend him left so he can't spook at that door. And if you think like this, bend left, trot. Drop the legs down so your legs go parallel. That will tell him to trot. All right, so not such a big deal. Just think, trot, and bend him left so he can't look at the door. Let's just do that movement once more. Because it's going to be windy on the weekend, and if you decide to do both tests, then you will be in here. Get his head up. Give him a kick at the same time. Say, come on, Mr. Lazy. Now make him nice. That's lovely. Lovely. Good girl. Well done. Pick it up then. Good. Now shoulders right. Sorry, Kath. Turn his shoulders to the right now. And right leg now. And go. Shoulders, 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 shoulders. Good. Now bring his shoulders right. Sit back. Very good. Much better. And much better coming back. Now bend him to the right. Give left, sorry. Give to the right. There you go. There you go. That was better. Okay, you need to just give a little to the right. I know that's arse backwards, but if you just give a little bit, make it nicer. Yeah. Now shoulders right. Now sit back. Back, 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 back. That's a better turn. Don't let him drop his neck on the turn. Now bend him right. Legs down, give to the, sorry, left. You know what I mean. Yeah, that's it. There you go. Got it? Yeah. You want to do it again? No, it's fine. Okay, walk again. Okay. Super coming back that time. Yeah. You know, when you did much better coming back because he didn't drop away. Yeah. And because of that, that turn onto the centre line was super. He was up on the turn. So the whole movement was better. Yeah. When you get to this end, don't be so strong on the right rein to get back to trot. Bend him left and just let your legs drop down and he'll get the signal trot, okay? Right. Where's your rein back?
I see.
On the track, from trot. Yeah, okay. Get onto the rein you need then. Is it, yeah? Good. Now relax your hand a little, but don't let him drop away from you. Okay, now you're going to prepare coming back on that corner. So you make a little movement on the rein to say to him, get ready. So tell him now, get ready, halt, give. Don't worry about that, just stay there. No, just sit still. Sit still. Now a little tiny bit of left bend and go backwards with left bend. Bend left. That's it. Halt him. Bend left. Okay, relax. Stop. Right, don't make it anxious. The first thing you've got to do is just let go when you halt and keep him looking a little bit to the left. Yeah. Rein back with him looking slightly left because he's stepping off the track. He's not going back straight. Look where he's ended up. Yeah. So keep that left shoulder on the track like that. Okay, so play on this rein. Just in the halt, just keep vibrating that rein, okay? Yeah. Now keep vibrating and go back. 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 Yeah, not on your hand. That's right. No, that's right. Got it? Yeah. Now go forward, vibrating. Now go trot again. Halt again at the next long side. Halt now. Left bend. Now vibrate the reins as you go back. Back. Vibrate. Back. Go on. Go on. Vibrate the reins. Yeah. Go on. Now give it. That's right. Go on. Go on. Good. Now hold him and pat him. So he'll go back on his terms down there with his bottom up, but not when you want him to sit and go back. Yeah. So you've got to be quick on those fingers so he can't grab you. Yeah. Right, play on the rein on the left and go back. Quick, quick. Quick on the reins. Quicker. And each time he steps back, give a bit. That's it. Now trot forward. Legs forward and trot. Good girl, well done. Halt again. Left rein. Much better. Now back. Now quick on your fingers. Quick. 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 Good girl. Trot forward. Well done. Go on round the school. Well done. You've got to be very quick, Kath, okay? Oh, lovely now. On the next long side halt. Quick on those fingers on the left into the halt. Super. Backwards. Go. Play on the rein. Back. Quicker. 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 Go on. Back. Quicker. Go on. More back. Quicker. Quicker. Good girl. Forward in trot. Go. Well done. And halt him. Left bending. Back. 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 Trot forward. Right leg. Go. Well done. Pat him. Good boy. Now walk again and give him a stretch so you think about it. Right. Can you feel the difference? You need to come into that halt with that left hand real busy. I don't care if it is in front of the judge. You keep it busy because then he stands still with it down on the bit, doesn't he? And as soon as you're in it, quick back. He's got to go back quicker. If he goes back slowly and your aids are slow, he just pulls down. And he goes backwards with his backside in the air, dragging his feet, okay? But what you're going to do on the weekend is halt, vibrate, go back. Okay? Definitely. Because that's got to be better than that. That will let you down. And I know it's something that it's a bit of an issue because he won't stand still and all that, but we've got to get through that. He wants to go back like this, dragging his toes, and you're saying, well, hang on a minute. No. And he can do it, easy. But if all you do is pull, it's not going to happen. But by being quicker with your legs and quicker with the rein, he stayed round, he didn't come against your hand, and he got it. He got it, didn't he? So take the contact. Sit back, play on the left. Yeah, now shorten the reins again. Now go trot. Well done, nice transition, circle. Now play on the left. Give him a kick, say come on. Yeah. Now ride into that halt positive. So not at C, on round the corner. Now play on the left and halt now. Play on the left. Stand still. Play on the left. Back. Quick. Quick. Quicker. Quick with your hands. Go on, back. Not just pulling. All you're doing is pulling on the right, or you're pulling. No, no, quick. Now, back. Quick. Quick. That's it. Now let go. Now go back again. No, go back again. You go back till you've done enough. Back. Let go. Back. Let go. Back. Let go. Go on, back. Back. Go on, back. Back. Go on. That's it. Stand still. Pat him. Good boy. Don't mess about. Just sit still. Just sit still. There you go. Now move off. Trot. Left leg to the girth. Well done. Keep going. Down the centre line. Now you're going to come into the halt with your legs forward, okay? So play on the left rein and keep your legs forward. Now keep playing on the left rein. Keep your legs forward. Not on the right, only on the left. Keep your legs forward. Just sit there. Do nothing. Now pat him. Good boy. You've got to be very careful with your right hand, Kath, okay? Pat him again. Good boy. Now move off. Track left. Well done. Good girl. Well done. Lovely. Very nice. Centre line. Now this time into the halt, I want you to play on the left and rub his neck with your right fingers. Halt. Now rub his neck with your right hand. Keep rubbing it. There you go. Keep rubbing it. There you go. Stand still. Good boy. Trot on. Go. Got it? Yeah. Well done. And you're going to have to do that in the test. Change the rein. I love it when he's got something to focus on, Spooky, because he trots really well. Yeah, really good. Well done. Centre line. Same thing, Kath. Come on further down this time. Much further down. Keep going. Now play on the left. Now rub his neck with your right fingers. Don't worry about how round he is. Rub his neck, not pull. Yeah, that's where you've got to get it in your head. Is just play, not pull. That's why I'm getting you to rub his neck with your finger, because it plays on the rein without pulling. What you want to do is get stronger because it annoys you, and that's fair enough. It would annoy me. But we've just got to do it a bit at a time. Keep him looking left. That's right. There you go. Just don't let go of the left rein. So he learns the pressure is not going to go away. Rub his neck on the right. That's it. Now walk him on a long rein, so give the reins away and walk him. That's it. Well done. Have a little breather. You've got to deal with it, and you can't let go of him as such, but don't make a big thing of it. You know, use it to your advantage. That's how you want to look at it, Kath. Use it as a tool. That when he does radar ears and he's a bit like that, you just bend him a little bit and say, yeah, come on. You know, rather than, oh God, oh, you know. Use it as, always turn his head a little bit away from it and go, hey, come on. Use it as a tool, because it sparks him up, so use it. Good boy. You know, like the medium trot after he looked was, yeah. Because he's on his hind legs and he's a bit razzed up, you see, he's not pulling on your hand all the time. It's really good. And, you know, all these little problems you have, like the rein back and the halt, they will go. But you've got to not be stressed with it. Your tendency is you want to just control it more. Just hold him on the left and do this on the right. Every day, until it feels easy, till he expects that to happen. That when he stops, you're going to hold him on the left and play with his neck on the right. And eventually the anxiety will go. But the rein back, you know, obviously you might not be able to get it as good on the weekend, but he has to be obedient in it. That's why it's in there. And he has to go backwards like this, lifting his, not like this. Not, all right? And because he's quite long in the frame, the rein back is more difficult for him. I want you then to just do the whole test. So the things to remember is when you come down this long side, ease the right hand a little bit, bend him left, and just let your legs relax. And I promise you, he will trot.
Are we still, do you still recommend that do the test rising trot?
I think so, yes, I do. I think if you sit, you get a bit tight, and it, you know, and I think you have to think of it on the day. If when you go outside he's going to be very spooky and silly, you might want to sit.
Yeah.
That's down to you on the day. Right then, contact. Now each time, both halts, I want you just to keep him looking a little to the right and just play with the neck, okay? Don't make a big deal of it. Good girl. And do a circle there and look in the mirror and think, right, have I got the carriage right? You know, look in the mirror and check things out. Think, yeah, that looks okay. If he's a bit strong on the rein, give him a little sharp one to say, hey, don't pull. So I'd go circle again. I'd like to see his neck more arched and more on his hind leg, more arched. Now give him a kick on the left and say, come on. That's it. Now quiet, so you make friends again. That's better. That's better. Now he doesn't look so novice-y, because it is elementary you're doing, and also you do need him on his hind legs, not so long in the frame. That's better. Good girl, that's it. Keep your legs forward. Salute quickly. Salute. Forget the head. Salute. Move on. Go. Forget the head. Good girl. Well done. Keep him up. Very good. Look up. Well done. Okay, a bit strong in your hands at the start, all right? Good circle, well done. Good, now don't, you sit. Good girl. Sit up, keep his neck up. Shoulder in. Well done. Now keep shoulders in, keep his neck up. Keep his neck up, up. Well done. Now sit back. Keep his neck up. Good. Well saved. Now just bend him right. Legs down. There you go. Okay, now when you do the leg yield, not so strong in your hands. Over. Quiet, yeah, good girl. Good. Now think shoulders. Keep his neck up. Shoulders right, right leg. Right, leg right, leg right, leg right. A good girl. Now lean back to bring him back. Better. Now relax. Relax. Now drop the right hand down, bend him left. There you go. Well done. Good. Left bend. Back. Quick on the reins. Quick. 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 Good. Move on. Well done. Good girl. Pat him. Reward him. That's right. Good. Good. Relax. Now let him out. Let him out more. Let him out more, Kath. Come on, you're not letting him out enough. Is it free walk there?
Extended walk and then medium walk.
So what was it at the beginning then?
Extended walk.
Oh, okay. Well, it needs to be more than that. You had him too tight in the neck for extended walk.
Okay.
Is there no free walk?
No.
Okay. Well done. Now left bend. Play. Let go. Pat him straight away. That's right. Pat him again. That's right. Do that in the test. You pat him straight away, then salute. They won't mark you down. They might comment that you should, but it doesn't matter. Now give him a long rein a minute. Right, the walk is letting you down because that wasn't extended walk. I thought it was medium.
Okay.
And
Raising it more.
yes, you need to let him out more. Let the neck out to make the walk bigger. I'm not saying he's got to drop down to the floor, but your medium walk across there was better than your extended walk. And it's difficult to ride it in here actually because you haven't got a lot of room, but you're overriding your leg heels both ways. Make it easier. Lower your hands and just play on the reins so you get it. Because the one coming off the left leg barely happened, and the one coming off the right leg, he went a bit quick.
Okay.
All right? And you've got to show a better difference when you're coming back from your medium canter. Your medium canter is lovely, but keep in mind that after it, you've got that turn onto the centre line. So if you don't bring him back onto the hind leg, when you turn him, he drops onto the shoulders, okay? Your trot 10-metre circles are lovely, all that's fine. Your medium trot, you could have been a bit braver.
Yeah.
All right? And because you're having to do it in here, cut the marker a bit. So you would know, where would you go? Where is it outside? Is it the whole diagonal?
No, it's S2.
Yeah, it's the short, still on the short diagonal then, isn't it? Okay. Well, cheat a little bit in here so you've got a bit more room.
Yeah.
Start a bit earlier and finish a bit. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So don't wait till you get to S. Turn before.
Yeah.
First thing you've got to do is not trot round like he's doing prelim. Kick, kick with those legs and say, right, come on. Now shorten the reins. That's it. Yeah. Now be a little quicker with your legs in that walk to say, come on. Make the hind legs quick. Yeah. Now make him look left because he's stepping out. That's right. That's it. Quick, quick. Yeah. And then when you say trot, you trot without hopping because you made him quicker behind. Yeah. Razz him up a bit. There, right. Come on. Get ready. You've got work to do. Now bring him back without letting him drop away. Good girl. Steady. Much better. Move off. Yeah, good girl. Well done. So don't make an issue about that neck, okay? Stay with it. Medium trot. Go. Good girl. Back. Well done. Well done. Now then. Not tight in the reins. So play on the reins. Left leg. Left leg. Over. Over. Don't make a deal of it. Go on. Now bend him hard left. Push him off your left leg. That's it. Good girl. Now relax. Now as you come past the gallery, strong left bend, strong left leg. Strong left bend, strong left leg. There you go. And if that happens, that's what you do. Well done. Good girl. Well ridden. Well done. Now shoulder 4 for that medium. Lovely. Sit back. Now come on, don't let him drop on the turn. Fab. Really nice. Good girl. Well done. Now relax. Don't take any note of the gallery. Now bend him right. Bend him right. Relax. Well ridden. Well done. Super. Well done, Kath. Now don't let him go too quick. Over a bit, straight a bit. Over a bit, straight a bit. Oh, forward, 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 forward. 10 times better. Well done. Don't let him drop. Don't let him drop. Second half was better. Well done. Well done. On the bit. Yeah, good. Well ridden. Good. Now keep his shoulders right. Lovely. Now look at his neck and think, don't you drop down, you lazy old thing. Yeah, well done. Shoulders right and go. Now lean back, back. Good. Now you imagine it's going to be the best trot transition you've ever ridden. Relax a bit. Now hard bend to the left because of the spook. Yeah, well done, Kath. Play on the rein. Back. Quick. Kick him off your left leg. Good girl. That's it. Now, just do this a little bit now. Say, hey, don't you go down. That's it. That's enough. There. Now, turn and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. Well done. Now all you got to do is keep that rhythm as you take the reins a little bit. Play with your fingers. 1, 2. Very nice. And now you're showing a really good difference now. Well done. Now get him a little bit nicer on the right before you start. Yeah. Good girl. Now sit back. Now bend him a little to the left. Relax, Kath. Relax. Pat him. Relax. That's good. Now if he puts his head up on the day, just go with it. Just pat him. Well done. Yeah, because he could have spooks on the day. All right? Deal with it. Carry on. Well done. Very good. So a lot of this was much better than the one before. It looked more accurate, more professional. Transitions were better. The extended walk was 10 times better. So there was a big difference between this walk and the medium. Nice corners, and you kept him up more when you were doing your turns onto the centre line, which made the whole movement look so much better. Medium trots were good between M and F, so you need to start thinking about coming back. You need to be back by the time you get to F. So 2 strides before, until you know you can just go and he's back. And at the moment he's got so much power, it just takes a couple of strides. But much better. And to be honest, your canter is so off the floor, Kath, it's going to be the best canter they'll see all day. Do you see what I mean? Because the quality of the canter is so good and so uphill, they're going to give you a good mark. So you come back when you know, because it's no good going for a 9 in the medium canter if you're going to drop to 6s on that turn onto the... Yes. Yeah, okay. So, you know, you're looking for steady 7s all the way, but we want 8s for his transition. We want 8s for his mediums. We want 8s for his counter, 8 for his walk, yeah. And 8 for your riding. All right? Very good. And I know that on the day it's not always possible to ride it as well as you've ridden it here because circumstances change. If it's very windy and wet, he's probably going to go out there and be a complete twit. But you've got to think, do you know what? I don't care. Come on, we're doing it. And rather than, oh, you bloody thing, you know, think, come on, bend left. And if you think he's going to spook at that shed, bend him to the inside. And judges won't criticise you for that. What they'll do is think, oh, fair play, she's riding it. She's not just sitting there letting it happen. Because you need him to go that end to get round the corner to the next movement. So... well done. And we'll quietly do a bit of work on the rein-backs and things. He was quicker to go into it, which is good. But keep that left contact so he can't step left. Very difficult movement for a horse going backwards. And it's so unnatural because they're always thinking things behind them, the predators behind them. They don't want to walk back towards, you see. They can't see backwards, can they? Hello, good boy. You just touch them in there and say back. Back. Good boy. You see, and then walk forward. And then back. Use the word. Because then in a test, because he gets anxious about it, you can then practice it with your voice back with the A's and slowly drop the voice. With him, you've got to do everything a little bit at a time. Because he just gets a bit... And if he halts a little bit with his head up, then don't make a fuss. Because as long as he stood still, which he did, you'll lose less marks. If you try and make him come round when you're standing still and he steps backwards or sideways, you're down to a 4. Better for you to have, say, a 6, and she might say, look, you know, came above the bit or looked up, or that doesn't matter. It's better than, oh, fiddling in the halt, went backwards. You know, the comment wouldn't be never ending, wouldn't it? It's every time you turn him. So when you're trotting around the school, it's not so bad. But when you get to the corner, he drops down. When you do your circle, he drops down. It's just him coming off his hind legs because it's difficult. So think about bringing him back a little bit round the corner because he's got a big movement. And really notice that every time you go to turn him, he disappears. No, stay up. Lovely. Really good. Yeah. It's just practice, isn't it? It's like with everything, you know. The more you do it, the more you recognise it, and then you think, and then eventually you won't even have to think about him dropping down because you'll have him where you want him on his hind legs, you see. Well, the thing is with the rein-back, when you did it like you did, and you said, come on, he has to step under himself, you see, which then gave you that lovely feeling because A, he was much more on the hind leg, and you got him better in the neck for the rein-back. We'll do a little bit more practice doing these little half steps as well when you'll get this competition out the way, because that will also help to engage him and make him a bit quicker thinking.